Hello, my beautiful souls. The Awakened Dreamer here to give you your daily tarot reading for Wednesday, July 6th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind this is general for the day for all 12 signs, so just take what resonates. But we're going to keep it simple and jump right into it and pull an overall focus for the day from the wisdom of the Oracle deck. Then we're going to use the Mermaid Tarot for the main part of the reading. Okay, for my beautiful souls for Wednesday. Okay, it's a little bit feisty. Could be someone, with attitude or feisty in your midst, but between worlds. So it's a day that reminds you that you're in between worlds, potentially feels like close to the end of a chapter and the beginning of a new one. It could feel like things are a little bit gray as far as clarity goes, as well as just the feeling in the air as you crawl or just move in one way, shape, or form towards a new beginning. Okay, your mind is glowing, your mind is shining. People will need you throughout this day. The number 3 coming into play because it's a day where you're pushed to put your crown back on, not keep it on. I feel the need to say put it back on for one reason or another, and recognize that you deserve the best and that success is destined for you, okay? And I do feel like all the meanwhile underneath it all, there's a focus on a new life for you, all right? Making sure that you begin this specific day, this specific Wednesday, and look at it as a fresh opportunity to change, to develop, to succeed, right? Don't compare and contrast with the days previous, but also don't allow certain issues, difficulties to bleed into this day. That is key. But I do feel like there's a focus on manifestation, co-creation, all right, and being reminded all the meanwhile, there is a change in the wind, okay? Change in the wind. A specific song will play into your day. It's a message in regards to your situation. I want to say for some it has to do with co-creation. Let's pull some tarot. I just heard that was messy and they were talking about my shuffling, but also I feel like that pertains to some part of this day. For my beautiful souls for Wednesday to continue. To continue. King of Wands, this is your energy for the day. Excuse me as I stutter a bit. I feel like the energy in the air or certain people, situation, or multiple could be making you a bit nervous. And I did get the message when I was beginning the reading, overly serious and tired, okay? So don't be surprised if others are feeling this way as well. Somebody will cheer you up is now what I'm getting. I do feel like underneath it all, you're reaching for your independence. And you could be coming off, a little bit creepy for some, or just, again, overly serious, not feeling the need to overdo it, right? And I feel like you're accurate with that assumption, that feeling, but I do sense that you're bold, you're, again, serious, passionate, lighting the way for yourself and others. There's a chance to remember or recognize in general throughout this day that you're a leader in your own individual way, okay? Your zodiac sign will come into play. There are sharks in your midst, is now what I'm getting. And I felt inclined to wear this snake ring. And I was thinking about how there's a snake in the grass, right? Somebody you feel like you can't trust or just know at this point along your path. But I just feel like there's, but for whatever reason, because of this imagery, it's coming through sharks, okay? But with the 4 of Cups, I do feel like, in regards to preparation for your new life that lies ahead, right? Even if that's just new integrations into the life you have, it feels like for some it is a whole new life. You're being pushed to remember or to recognize in general what kind of energies in situations are not meant for you, but it feels very energy oriented for most, okay? And there's a need to keep the hope alive, right? Potentially an adjustment in perspective is needed. And in regards to what you want to give birth to, all right, where you want to go, what you want to achieve, where you want to travel, you know, your wishes, your goals being put on a pedestal throughout this day because they deserve to. You deserve to accomplish them, okay? But not to allow for oneself to see past certain red flags, people, energies once again, and ignore the truth or the reality of a situation to make sure you don't allow for all of which to hold you back from achieving what you deserve the most. Keep your eye on the prize as well. I'm tired, but I'll do this. Soon enough, you'll get to where you need to be. But we have the Queen of Wands coming out. And I feel like this is talking about how you are balancing out your masculine and feminine side, your passion, all the meanwhile. Channeling any emotions that feel left over to benefit others or at the very least oneself. But I feel like someone who's very much in touch with their feminine side, passionate, also feeling on the same overly serious wavelength is going to benefit you in one way, shape, or form. For some, it's a conversation, but I do feel like you just get what each other are going through at this point, but you get what they're going through more so. Interesting. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, a lot of wand energy, fire energy. So don't be surprised if, again, other people are feeling a bit depleted and overly serious, but the passion's alive in a situation. Feeling inclined or just feeling the intuition that you should be guarding oneself or what you deserve, what's owed to you. But I do feel like you can put that down at certain points in the day and just connect with people, okay? You're being pushed to recognize that this in-between stage, being in between worlds once again, even if things don't seem perfect, they're not meant to be is what I'm hearing. There's a chance to connect with this individual in particular, taking a highlight, but with others as well, all right? Just because you're now recognizing who's not meant to be someone for you in the long run or just in general, serving as a good reminder for you for your future. I just feel like there are other people that you are meant to bond with throughout this day. And it just feels like a slow progression throughout your situation towards your new life. But it's a day where you're pushed to remember that moving slowly is going to benefit you. There's no need to rush, okay? And you're manifesting all the meanwhile when it comes to what you deserve, what you desire, what's meant for you. I meant to put this up here. And I just feel like your powers, your skill sets take a highlight in one way, shape, or form. As I do feel like, I was just turning this like this to get the next card as Spirit worked through me. Keywording, and I do feel like I was thinking of it as a book, okay? They're making you think back to the chapters of your life and understanding fully, needing to remember there's a new chapter for you ahead, okay? And it's going to be much brighter than where you're at now, but there's a lot of benefits to reap, rewards to reap from what you're doing throughout this day, including the almost a mirroring effect or even certain new discoveries about oneself and other people through interactions, okay? And I just feel like you might feel as if a connection is being put to rest by the universe, okay? Out of protection and just a reminder, you don't need it is what I'm hearing, okay? But I do feel like your new life entails a new job, a new financial investment, more than one. But I do feel like you will experience levels of happiness throughout this Wednesday in regards to making money, in regards to steps in the right direction, however that ends up working for you individually, okay? I feel as if you're gaining a ton of knowledge throughout this day in one way, shape, or form. And I feel like interactions once again play into it all. You may even remember or recognize something that you need to know in regards to a wish you're about to fulfill for oneself, okay? But I do feel like it's a day where you do need to dig for your inner strength, given you're quite depleted, tired, needing rest, right? But I do feel like people will get that you are going through a lot more than meets the eye, okay? It's a day where you're putting in the effort, working, inspiring all the meanwhile, but feeling confident still, bold, again, overly serious, but a bit of emotion, right? But again, a second reminder to not allow for the issues, difficulties from the previous days, the heaviness to seep into this day, because it's meant to be light and informative, all right? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.